Three, welcome to lesson 4 of the week. This is our final quiz until tomorrow's lesson, which is where we're baking a cake. Can I say thank you very much for sending your quizzes in, or your answers to the quiz. I've been so impressed with how much you have retained from all that we've learned in year 3. So well done. Keep sending your work in. And let's do our quiz on statistics. We minimize me. There I go. Today's date is the 16th of July 2020. It's a Thursday, and the LIE is to recap knowledge on statistics. And as we know, that's all about information and data. And you need a pencil and a paper. And today you want a ruler because you'll be drawing some graphs, some bar charts. So you do need to have a ruler handy. So here we go. So the first question really requires you to look at the data in this bar chart and answer these questions here. Questions are, how many children preferred athletics? What is the difference in the popularity between swimming and athletics? How many children said football was their favourite? And 30 children were meant to vote. How many did not vote? So have a look at this graph. Look at the axes. These are the axes. Look at the information here and answer those questions. Good job. Let's move on. So more questions on interpreting data, interpreting this bar chart. So based on this bar chart, how many children like salt and vinegar? How many children like cheese and onion flavour? And finally, how many more children like cheese and onion compared to ready salted? Good job. So this is where you're going to need a ruler and you're going to need to draw a bar chart. Okay, so using this data, create your own bar chart. Remember to label both axes, that's that axis and that axis, and give your bar chart a title. So it'd be a bar chart to show. And here you can have, it says, how we can travel to school in class 8. And you've got walk, school bus, car and bike, and you've got a number of votes. You need to show this information in the form of a bar chart if you can. Good luck. And here we have some more interpretation of data. This is not a bar chart, this is a pictogram. So the questions on this pictogram are, how many children like apples? Then, which is the least popular fruit? And how many children voted altogether? So those are your questions for you to answer on the pictogram. So here we go. So this is another pictogram, and you have a key here that's really important for you to take into account because it gives you important information. Okay, so based on this pictogram here, you have these questions. How many children like blue? How many children liked red, blue and pink? How many votes did the most popular colour receive? How many children voted altogether? And what is the difference in the number of votes for green and red? Well done, guys, doing so well. And this is the second pictogram. Actually, sorry, you've drawn a bar chart and now you're going to create your own pictogram. Remember to label both axes and give your pictogram a title. And this is the information I would love to see in your pictogram. So you've got favourite pets, fish, cat, rabbit and dog, and the number of votes that each received. So you just show this information in a pictogram. And if you can't remember how to do that, then go back in this video and look at the previous pictogram to see if it can help you to make your own pictogram. Good job, guys. And then you have this set of questions. So children were asked to vote for a name for their new class pet. So the name choice was Pebbles, Nemo, Comet, Bubbles and Stripes. And these were the number of votes that were cast. So the first one is, which name won the vote? Which name came second? Next question is, how many votes did Stripes, Comet and Pebbles receive altogether? And finally, for this chart that we have here, what is the difference, the number of votes between the most popular and the least popular name choices? And here is your final bit of information and the questions that accompany it. So, Class 7 baked and sold buns after school to raise money for charity. They sorted the money they had raised and recorded the number of each coin in the table. You can see the coins there and the number of people, the number of coins that they've counted. So here are your questions. Which coin was most commonly used to pay? How much was raised in 2p coins? So how much in total was raised in 2p coins? How much was raised in 5p coins? How much less was raised in 2p coins compared to 5p coins? How much was raised altogether? How much was raised in 10p coins? And how much was raised in 20p coins? How much was raised in 50p coins? And finally, how much more was raised in 50p coins than 20p coins? This requires a bit of multiplication and subtraction. So I think this chart is by far the most trickiest, but it requires you to use your ability to look at the data and interpret it, and it requires you to multiply, and it requires you to subtract and add in some of the questions. And that is it, okay? So that's the end of your task. So please take a picture of your task and email it to me at year3@grange.harrow.sch.uk. And tomorrow is an exciting day because we're making a cake using our knowledge of capacity and maths. So I look forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.